oh, this doesn't look right. Oh, I guess I'll just delete everything. And just start over. And I would sit there and watch in real time as it deleted all my shit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. One time I was working for I had a internship at a nonprofit my senior year of college, and the Dropbox was synced to my computer, and I wanted to download like, I don't fucking even remember what it was. Just something retarded. I think I wanted to, like, legitimately, I think it was Duck Hunt. Like, where you just, like, with your mouse, it wasn't even fun. You didn't even get to shoot it. Yeah. There wasn't enough space. So I just thought I was deleting the shit from my computer for the Dropbox, and I deleted
the shared
everything on the shared drive for this whole nonprofit, and I had to just pretend like I didn't know what happened. I'd be like, what? And like, I just went in Monday, they're like, dude, we got hacked. They're like, someone hacked the Montgomery County Roundtable for Education.
That's so funny.
And I just pretended I had no fucking clue what was going on.
Yeah, I literally did the exact same thing at my internship in college, but I had a project I was working on all semester, and I lost that project.
Oh,
it got deleted, and I told them that the hard drive, it was a hard drive malfunction, and it was my last day also. So
did you ever do it?
I have to go home for the summer. No, it's just that they paid me all semester.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it was a failure.
Good for you. I just didn't do shit. I didn't have to do anything. It was awesome. I got that job. I interviewed, and this bitch thought I was like the best candidate. I'm just good at lying, I guess. And then I just got there, and I just never did shit. Just made coffees with like 8 sugars in them.
Yeah. I had a temp job. This is one of my favorite jobs. I worked for the Lower Colorado River Authority.
In Texas?
In Texas, yeah. And it's like a huge organization, and they manage a dam, and then they like keep track of all this wildlife, and then they have all these like energy concerns or whatever. And so I was temping for their HR department, which was like it's an own company in its own right. It was like fucking, a giant fucking building.
Right.
And I worked the front desk. And like the first day there, they were like, so we have security officers. This isn't like a security position, but like basically you're responsible for making sure people don't, just walk into the office. So like the way you do that is, somebody comes in, if they try to walk past, you go, excuse me, can I help you? And stop them or whatever. And then just figure out who they want to see, call back to the desk, and then have them come up. Because for security reasons, we can't have people walking back there. I'm like, okay, sure. And I was like, like, what if, somebody works here? And they're like, people don't really come and go. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm sitting there, hour goes by, nothing happens. Nobody's coming in. Finally, somebody comes in. It's a guy with Down syndrome.
Oh, no.
And he just starts...
That's your first day?
First day. he just starts walking past me. I'm like, excuse me, sir. And he just like, and like won't look at me and just blows right past. And I'm like, well, I guess that's how terrorism happens. I'm not going to fucking get manhandled.
That's a little retarded guy.
Yeah. I guess his job was collecting the garbage out of the cubicles. So he would go around. I would hear him, and he would go into the woman's behind me's office. And I could hear, would go, well, how are you doing today, Dawn? And then he'd be like, hi, Sneaky. He called her Sneaky. I don't understand why. But he like would flirt with her. Yeah.
Fucking voice.
Does he go, hi, Sneaky? And then she'd be like, you're Sneaky, Don. He goes, no, you're Sneaky. And he would just go in this woman's office and flirt with her all.
That's awesome.
Good and then he would like come out and then look at me and then just fucking mean mug me.
Really?
Yeah, he hated me. He only liked that one moment.
He could tell.
Yeah. Well, he just that, he gets territorial about the woman he's trying to have sex with.
Yeah.
In the second cubicle. That's really all that is.
Yeah, 100%.
He's still someone with sexual impulses. And the inability to filter it through, woke criticality. So, it's okay for him to just go in there and
probably
stare
fucks
at her legs.
good. The mentally handicapped probably fuck good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they fuck good, but a lot of them have massive dicks.
Yeah, they beat off
Big
all the
retarded
time.
dicks, yes, of course.
I remember in gym class, there's this kid, Robert. It was just, oh my God. Just like...
That was his best period. Gym class, can you imagine how great that must have been for him? Just having to suffer through math, and they're like, Robert, do you know what a plus sign is? And he's like, can I just show everyone my dick?
Yeah, I remember
They're like, no, Robert, you have to do math right now. He's like, I just want to show people my dick.
And
The
do
president-
feats of strength.
Yeah.
The presidential pull-up challenge, she did like 75 pull-ups with just this massive dick.
Just dangling.
Yeah,
As a
and
weight.
the coach, like, I remember one time he was just walking around the,
You know what?
the locker room naked, and everyone was like looking at his dick, and he was just loving it. We're all laughing and happy.
Really?
He was just like parading around.
I have
It
a
was
theory. I have a theory about that. I think it's actually like an interesting. It's like evobiology. Is that what happens is during the gestation period or whatever, your stem cells will recognize they're like, okay, there's like a serious problem in like the neurological systems here. Like, this person is going to be born retarded. Let's just try again with the next one. Make the dick and balls as big as possible so people fuck it. And then maybe the baby won't be retarded. And that's why that happened. Is
You know what you should
just
do?
like, let's just
I
try
thought it was
again.
the unused brain matter that gets wrapped up as dick. That's probably like fluffed out on the side by brain.
You know what you
that's
should do
missing.
is you should find a pair of retarded twins, right?
Yeah.
There's this
Inject
guy.
hot water into their brains.
There's this guy, Joseph Mengele.
Drill a hole in their skull and
Joseph
pour
Mengele.
hot chocolate directly on their brains. Let's see if they dream about Christmas. If I pour hot chocolate directly on the brains of the twins. We're going to inject cum into their eyeballs and see if they make little eyeball babies. Dude, how easy it must have been to be a Nazi scientist.
It's so awesome. You do whatever.
I mean,
you
they
wanted.
made a bunch of cool shit. Not for nothing. That's why we gave them jobs after the war.
They probably had cool weapons.
Not
too. Didn't they do
Mengele.
lasers and
Mengele
shit?
went to South America?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what use is fucking U.S. or Soviet Union going to have for Mengele?
No.
What do you
But,
do?
Werner von Braun.
The Jet Propulsion
Yeah,
Laboratory.
What did Mengele do?
He was the dude that did experiments on twins at
he was
Auschwitz.
Angel of Death.
Angel
you
of
remember that
Death,
Slayer
yeah.
song, Angel of Death?
Yeah, it's about Mengele.
It's about
how
Mengele.
cool he was.
Yeah.
Good at science.
Is Slayer Nazis?
No, Slayer's not Nazis, but they get kind of close with that song. It's just like all metal is like, you know,
Right.
they're just obsessed with, it's supposed
People
to be like a
that
horror
kill
movie
people
or
and
whatever.
shit.
Yeah.
Slayer's no more a
Spooky.
Nazi than fucking, the director of fucking, I don't know, pick a Nazi movie is.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about
Song.
Lars von Trier, do you remember? He said that
Sounds
thing
like
about
a Nazi.
Hitler.
Yeah.
What do you
I
say?
He said a
imagine
bunch of
Hitler
fucked up
in his
things.
bunker, just sitting there with a gun, and I love him. I think that it's like, like I think it's kind of beautiful. Like, it's just like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, he's saying
Shut
that.
up.
Fucking Kirsten Stewart's like sitting next to him, and she's like,
There's
all like
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah,
Kirsten Dunst. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Chris, that's even better.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I love Lars von Trier, and I think he was like,
You know, it's so weird. You ever think
Whatever.
about this? Lars Vern Troyer.
yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Hell yeah, just a midget.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. That'd be
Midget
cool. If that
director.
was his
I
name.
had this idea too. Snow White and the Steven Dwarfs.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
Yeah.